Now let's see importance of planning. Now in just now we have seen the nature and characteristics of planning. Now it is very important that each and every minute seconds or every day, the continuous process of the planning is important. Without planning, I cannot say we can run the organization even though it is day to day activities. So so planning is much most important. Why? Planning provides direction. As we are predicting future, as we are indicating the future analysis and everything, so planning is directionally. So, who has to direct? How we are directing? What are the strategies to be played? And everything we have been learning through planning. By stating in advance how the work is to be done, planning provides direction for advance. If there was no planning, employees would be working in different directions and the organization would not be able to reach the objective effectively and efficiently. Yes, without planning, you can imagine whatever the course you want to study, you have studied, and there is no future prediction or there is no future any objective or goal. Say, suppose if I want to pursue my MBBS, now forecast after your graduation or after your 10th grade, you will plan your future to reach the objective and you will see many directions how to get this objective. So either you may be taking plus 2 as any uh, science courses. In the science courses, you will be writing with your destination only. So what is your destination? To obtain the degree of MBBS. Okay. So for this degree, what are the steps to be taken and what are the things to be noted? You will be following those paths. So now you tell me, is it possible without planning? It can be possible. No, no. Same wise, anything in the organization point of view, either it might be a loss, either it might be a profit, or either it might be a day-to-day activities. We cannot execute the operations without planning. Okay, so that's why in any future reductions or anything, that's why I say that plannings provide directional. Next one, planning reduce the risk of uncertainty. So what is this uncertainty? Means unpredicted. Say suppose same example I'm taking on. To reach MBBS, assumption I have not got the seat from NEET exam. Do I am a failure? No. There are many other paths or there are many other ways to obtain this degree. Even though you have not got the degree of NEET or not graduated or not passed qualified in NEET exam, there are other USET or CSET or any other sets where you can get an admission through this NEET exams. Okay, that is known as uncertainty, unpredicted. With the help of planning, this can be possible. Means, suppose say this is unpredicted that I am very much confident. I was confident that I will be qualified in NEET. But do unfortunately, unexpectedly, I am not qualified. So, do I cannot reach my objective? No, not at all. There is a plan B or a other plan secured to obtain your objective. That's why we quote it as uncertain or unpredicted. Planning is an activity which enables a manager to look ahead, anticipatory change, consider the impact of changes, and develop appropriate responses. Means a manager is in a position to do some activities like some predicted, unpredicted. So these type of activities cannot be predicted. When it comes to a situational wise, he has to be ready enough to take some activities. So that is known as planning is uncertainty. Now next one, planning reduces wasteful activities. What is this wasteful activities? Do organization have wasteful activities? Yes. Why? Simple example. If you don't have any enough time, like say A IT employee will have 10 hours working hours. Who has fixed his 10 hours working hours? And organization will look into every employee that these working hours from the output of the employee should be proactive. Okay, so these 10 hours should be dedicated to my organization to reach my objective. If these 10 hours are not been dedicated by the employees, then there will be a huge loss, or huge loss of time might be, or huge loss of reaching objective might be. That's why we call it as wasteful activities. Means any coordination, cooperation, what to do, how to do, who has to do, how should he complete it, what is his output, what he has to be achieved, everything should be planned for head only. Okay, so if he planned for head, then definitely he won't waste your time, or he won't waste his activities, or he will give his 100% dedication to his work. Planning serves as a basic for coordinating the activities and efforts of different departments individually, whereas useless and redundant activities are mentioned. Means all the activities which are not to be obtained for the reaching of objective can easily deduct or easily ignored to overcome those waste of time. Next, planning promotes innovative ideas. What is this innovative ideas? Do innovative ideas needs for organization? Yes, because every managerial function, like every basic funda, basic logic, any organization do, matlab, they will do planning. So, managers want any new techniques, new methods, new smart works, where that he can develop which reaching his objective. For example, suppose I should get IIT, I am looking to enroll myself or to get an IIT seat. So, first and foremost, what do I do? After plus one or after 10th, plus one, plus two, if I take IIT coaching or IIT any course or anything, I have only 50 to 70% to get the chance of a seat. But for head, I am taking my IIT coaching from grade 7 itself. From the grade 7 itself, every day I am working hard from the basics roots of my graduation or my schoolings. Then for sure I can secure this administration process of IIT. There are 100% chance of getting seats in IIT. That is known as innovative ideas. What are the things? I am very much clear enough what is my objective is. For that objective, from the day one itself, I am working on my objective. So, even though, say, when it comes to an organization point of view, managers get the opportunity to develop new ideas, new methods can be sharpened to concerned plans. Okay, so any it might be a manager, it might be a team leader, or it might be an employee who can express the new methods, new techniques to reach the objective. Next, last one, planning facilitate decision making. Yes, on the base of planning, I am ready enough to take my decisions. Under planning strategies are laid down, the managers has to evaluate each alternative and select the most valuable option. What is this evaluative? Say suppose I have written a government jobs. I am placed in government sector. I have options of 4 departments. Say suppose example, I have written my group exams, group 1. I I am selected, I am qualified in group 1. Now I have 4 different departments where I can choose my position or I can choose my place. Now, in these 4 departments, I will see all the pros and cons of each department individually. and I will see myself where I fit myself for 100% of it. And all those which I am not unfit or I may not be suitable, I will evaluate those things and I will select the most valuable option. So how it is decided? How it is? I have planned my career or I have planned my this job role or anything. On this basis, I have got my decision. So this is an appropriate manner. Planning established standard for controlling. Now, what is this controlling? Controlling means what to be done, how to be done, who is doing, and without planning, or someone is doing something without initially or intentionally, they are doing something. And I cannot say that you are doing wrong because he might be having a different plans. He might be having different strategies to obtain objective. So, if I have planned as a manager or as a team leader, I can see each employee what they are doing. Either they are doing in appropriate manner, or either they're reaching their objective, or either they are reaching their target according to their need. So planning provides them standards against which the actual performance can be measured and evaluated. Control is blind without planning. Thus, planning provides the basic for control. So, who will have that command of control? The managers will have the command of control. Okay. So, these are the importance of planning. Now, let's see limitations. Why do we have limitations? Yes, every coin has twofold effects. Everything will have two effects. That it might be advantages and disadvantages. Either might be importance or limitations. Regretty. Regretty means sometimes we get regret of ourselves that choosing a different plan or our plans may go wrong or the analysis may go wrong. So that is also a delivery. Not ideal in dynamic conditions. Sometimes in some situations or some drawbacks, it might be not an appropriate plan in these situations. We feel that it would be something other else. Okay, that is also kind. Planning can also reduce creativity. Suppose my manager has a blueprint, what to be done, how to be done, everything, who has to do, and everything. But I have the best one where we can obtain an objective in a very simple and easy manner. But my creativity will be low down because my manager is already planned what to be done. Planning is expensive, yes. When it comes to an organization point of view, yes, planning is expensive. We have to execute the plan, then it is important to involve the people in it to accomplish the objective. So it is an expensive. It is not completely accurate. I am not sure initially days that my plan will be getting an 100% execution. So it is very difficult. So to get the accuracy of the plan, this is my limitations.